As the trees fly past me, I sit on my bike and brace for impact. I'm flying down a hill on my little sister's bike with glimmers of fear and thrill on my face. I'm going so fast that my bike's like a race car. My little sister and cousin sit and cheer me on as my impending doom becomes closer and closer. 20 more feet and boom! I hit the curb and go flying off my bike onto the cement. As I get back up and look down, I see two bloody messes coated with gravel and dirt. Two scraped knees. Too hurt to try again, I head home and put a bandage on and add to the collection of scraped knees. Today, I will commemorate scraped knees by explaining how it makes the world better, by teaching us to get back up, teaching us to learn from our experiences, and teaching us that we can overcome anything. Scraped knees have taught us how to get back up no matter the situation. As a kid, getting a scraped knee is a part of life. After falling and getting a scraped knee, the idea of getting back up and going on with your day seems like the worst thing imaginable. The cut on your knee talks to you and tells you to stay down and let it take over. Even after all of this, what do? We get back up. Like many of you, the amount of times I've gotten a scraped knee and continue to go on is massive. Receiving this training from such a young age has primed us for life and given us one of the most important tools of all. In life, you will fall, and it will seem like you'll never be able to get up again. The ones who get up are the ones who will ultimately be on top. In life, one of the most important things we can do is learn from the experiences we have. Thinking back on my scraped knees, one of the worst ones I've ever had, I received when I was running back to my house so I wasn't late for dinner with my family. I was at a friend's house and knew I had to be back to my house in 30 minutes. Instead of leaving for the 20-minute walk, I decided to stay and continue playing video games. This left me in a frantic sprint back to my house. On my way back, in the fury of my sprinting, I tripped and came scraping to my knees. Forcing myself to get up, I looked down at two badly damaged cuts. They were deep and were like flowing volcanoes. Walking home in my damaged state, I was able to reflect on my actions and make sure that I didn't do them in the future again. This painful scraped knee taught me a lesson on timing, and after that, I made sure it never happened again. Every time we receive a scraped knee, it changes the way we think or act. Scraped knees make us reflect on the decisions that led to them and make sure that we can prevent them from happening again. Scraped knees cause us to learn from our experiences, and in life, they make us become a better person because of them. Finally, the biggest thing that scraped knees have taught me is that I can overcome anything. Looking back on the scraped knees I've had in my life, I don't dwell on any of them. No matter how big or bloody they were, none of them stand out to me. All of these scraped knees are behind me and have had no effect on me. I want to thank scraped knees for allowing me to overcome them. This has translated into my life and has allowed me to overcome anything. Whether it's a bad test score or a devastating life event, I'm able to move past it because of what scraped knees taught me. The idea of a scraped knee helping us is a funny one. Many of you probably sit here and think that they are the worst things in the world. On the contrary, I believe that you can learn from the worst things in life, and scraped knees is one of those things. Raise your glass to scraped knees, the painful cut that has prepared me for life.